Hello Animorphs fans and welcome back to the Animorphs Reviews YouTube channel. I'm back with Raptor. Say hello, Raptor.
Hello, hello.
And we're going to watch episode 2 of the Animorphs TV series. My name is Jake, part 2, part 2, as the French would say. And we're drinking, well, I'm drinking.
Yes.
So I'm doing the usual fingers. So I've already made it most of the way through this pint because I was bored. So 1 finger, 2 finger, 3 finger. And I'm drinking San Miguel tonight. And you, Raptor, have a very special forfeit.
Yeah, apparently cinnamon buns and popcorn was not cool enough of a forfeit.
No.
In your opinion.
No, you're going to get fit. So for
That's a thing.
every finger that I drink, you do 5 star jumps.
Okay. So a star jump in British talk is a jumping jack in American, yes?
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Is this understood?
Yes, it is understood.
It is understood. Right, so... I'm looking forward to this. So we're on watch together, so I don't think there's anything I need to cover before we start. So shall we just go for it?
Absolutely.
Unless there's anything you want to say before we begin, your final prayers of whatever.
I'm glad to hear that his name is still Jake, even though we're in part 2.
Yes, just in case there's any confusion.
Right, I would be sad if suddenly he got a name change in between them talking in the cafeteria and now.
Here's a trivia question for you. What was his name in the Changelings, which was the pre-Animorphs thing?
Oh, this was on the Discord. I think it was Matt?
Yeah, it was.
Boom!
Damn it, I thought I'd catch you out and I'd make you do...
Yeah, reading.
Jacks.
I do it. It happens.
Maybe they were called Jumping Mats back in the day as well.
Maybe. You never know.
You're doing Jumping Jakes as your forfeit. Now that that's understood, let's...
Perfect. Off to a great start.
Yeah, let's just crack on.
That's all I can tell you. I can't tell you my last name or where I live because the controllers are everywhere.
Slower. Oh, I forgot. We need to cover the forfeits.
Probably a good idea when I'm going to do these jumping jakes, if you will.
Yes, and we're already going to be off to a roaring start because the first forfeit is inner monologues, which is 2 fingers. So
perfect. So I got to do 10? Is that what I have to do?
We've also got stock noises for 1 finger, cliches is 3 fingers, a joke is 2 fingers, costume change 2 fingers, and outdated tech 3 fingers. So we've already started with an inner monologue, which is 2 fingers for me, which takes me to the end of my first drink because I already got that far through it. And you have to do 10 jumping jakes.
Okay, so did we clarify from last time what constitutes the joke? Is it making the audience? Is the audience supposed to laugh, or are the in-universe characters supposed to laugh? Because if I'm going to be getting fit, then I need to know when I'm going to call this out.
I think it counts when the TV show, in whatever way, tries to get the audience to laugh.
Okay, the audience to laugh. All right. I'm glad that we have this covered. This is very important, top brass stuff.
Yeah, it's most certainly right. Jumping jakes.
Okay.
And you will be on video, so I will be able to see if you actually do them.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean that's assuming that I let my camera show you my jumping jakes. No, I will show. It's okay. Hang on. So I got to go do 10 right now. Is that what I got to do?
Yeah, do it now.
Okay, here we go.
I can't even tell if he's doing them. Oh, I hear something. They better be good as well. If he fucks
the joke is on you. How can they not be good? They're jumping jacks. You learn them when you're 5.
Mate, have you not seen that video of the Taliban, not the Taliban, freaking hell, the Afghanistan army trying to do jumping jakes?
I don't know, dude. I'm just saying. A jumping jake should be accomplished. Although the joke is on you because I have to take off my headset in order for me to do them. So there you go.
It's all right. I was just yelling at the audience. So right, we're 5 seconds into the show, and we've already had our first forfeit. So let's carry on, shall we?
Perfect.
Oh no, played it on the desktop. There we go.
How you doing?
That guy is shifty as all get out washing that car. Who washes a car with just a sponge?
Wait, was he washing it with just a sponge? Did he
Yeah, I'm
actually
pretty
have
sure it was
any-
just a giant orange sponge.
Oh no, that's the old lady.
Controllers are everywhere.
Oh
Wait. Is he wearing the same coat? That guy, is he wearing the same coat as the old lady?
no, I don't think so. His has got cool. His has cool fur inset. Yeah, see, it's just a giant sponge,
They couldn't.
and the
have-
car's not even wet.
They didn't have the budget for water.
And he's like washing it in a church parking lot. Like, what's going? Like, is it for like?
Mate,
Is he doing it for Jesus? I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening.
It's
here.
called dramatic fucking whatever.
Yes.
Does it technically
That's how
count?
I know he's a control. That's how I know he's a controller, because if he was a real person, he would know how to wash a car. So
Does it-
obviously that guy's a controller.
No, I'm coming from a different perspective. Does it count as outdated tech? 'Cause I don't know if back in the old days they didn't realise that you had to use some sort of fluid to go with the sponge.
Oh man.
No, I won't.
I don't know, because
I
unless if he was instead of using fluid, if he was using some kind of like nanoparticles, then I would say yes. But no.
I'm not sure if that's approved by the regulators.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think that's quality.
That's not creepy, Jake.
Oh jeez.
Nice day.
Hi. Okay.
Okay, hi.
So glad that we did this.
That's an ugly bike helmet.
Here we go.
By the way, we need to make sure that we know what his costume is. So he's wearing like a brown leather with a red shirt.
Yeah, it's just a cloth jacket and a red shirt and jeans.
This freaking pop-up keeps coming up.
Does his really sad face, is that part of his outfit?
No, that doesn't count.
Okay, because
Look,
he
if
makes
you're
that
going
sad
to
face a lot.
continue to sod around, I'm going to make you do more jumping jakes. That's an old car. Blimey.
It is. It's the police from
Polizia.
non-discriminate town.
Is that sign above Jake's head? Does that mean
It's
it's
a
a one-way system?
It is, yes, it's a one-way. Yeah.
So the police car has just broken the law.
Well, if their siren is on, they can do that. Which their siren was on, so they were allowed to do that.
Still, it's dangerous. You can cause accidents by doing that.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Fuzz. The Kingsway Baptist Church. Okay.
Do not cross.
Oh, it is a leather jacket. Yeah. I think he stole Tobias's leather jacket.
I'll prefer his denim.
That's what I'm saying. He gave his denim one to Elfangor, and so he stole Tobias's sweet leather jacket instead.
He's just seen the truck. It just says hazardous material on the side.
Hey man,
And he
you
doesn't
never
look
know.
suspicious watching them through the bushes.
Right? You know, if he had the ability to turn into an animal, that would be a really great way to infiltrate this base.
Work faster!
Yeah.
There can be no sign that the Andalite was ever here.
Just shout out. If Jake can hear that from where he is, about, 50 meters away from them?
Mm-hmm.
They're not being very secretive.
Not very secretive at all. At least they didn't trot out the Hork-Bajir for this one.
Not yet.
All one of them.
All-
What's taking so long?
Now, to be fair, there was two at one point.
Debris.
Look, he's got Jake's jacket.
Oh,
He's
see,
nicked
he
Jake's
found
jacket.
it. He found it on Elfangor's body, and he's like, I gotta take that sweet thing. I'm amazed that it fits him being
it doesn't.
significantly older man.
That doesn't fit him. Look, it's like coming up to his. That's above his waist.
Oh yeah, I guess it is.
He's just. It's
That's
like
that's a total controller move, being like, I'm just gonna jack this sweet denim jacket
you
from
noticed
the
that
dead
in
Andalite.
the last episode, Cassie, she was wearing like 3 layers of clothing, and she still made Jake give Elfanga his denim jacket. Did Cassie give him the jacket as well?
That's
Like
a good
she's
question.
just handing out Jake's denim jacket wherever the fuck she wants to give it.
Maybe she's got a side hustle. You don't know.
Jake's denim jackets hustle.
Yeah.
There's 1,000 pieces, but we only need a couple more.
Nobody's spotting Jake just scurrying around this construction site.
I mean, if he was if he was maybe like a seagull or something, that would maybe be a little bit less conspicuous.
Yeah, but then you'd have to buy a seagull for the
You have to
budget
buy
within
a
the budget.
Tobias looks like Napoleon Dynamite the way that he's looking at that horse.
There's Cassie's mum.
Uh-oh. And what she's holding.
Does she not think he's weird just standing there with all the goats?
What?
Just staring out into nothing.
Yeah, right? Hi, you're being weird looking at my horse, and for some reason all the goats are right next to you.
The thing is,
Very.
in the TV show, Tobias always gets a pass. If anybody in real life just stood around like this, they'd be arrested.
Yes.
People would think they're up to something.
I mean,
It's just,
maybe he is.
I'm sure there's a fan theory there somewhere.
I'm sure.
I'll come up with one. I don't know.
For Cassie?
Yeah.
She's around here somewhere. I'm Cassie's mom. I haven't seen you before.
That's Tobias. He just moved here. Hi, Aisha.
Hi. Hi, Marco.
Hi. It must be cool, living on a preserve.
Well, life is certainly never dull.
That was the conversation.
I'm glad that Cassie's mom knows who Marco is.
What's her name in? Because she's called Aisha in the show, but I'm pretty sure she's called Michelle in the books. Am I right?
Maybe.
It's-
I'm gonna look.
Definitely not Aisha. Yeah, it's not. They've changed her name in the TV show for no apparent reason.
Michelle is her name in the book.
Exactly. Why have they
And
done that?
Walter is the name of the father.
I don't think we ever see Walter in the TV show. He was
I don't
awesome in
know.
the books.
He was
the
awesome.
man
in
with the
book.
chili.
Both of Cassie's parents are great in the books.
Yeah, they're awesome. But we only ever see this Aisha character. This imposter. Where's Michelle?
I don't know.
Fucking
She's
cheese.
she's already a controller. The show was gonna reveal that in the season that never came out.
Nah, what it is because Aisha's a shorter name than Michelle, they couldn't afford the extra letters. So they just thought,
There you go.
take a couple of letters off, save us
Less-
a few pennies.
That's less typewriter ink
we
for
can
when they're writing the episodes. So since all the episodes were written by Quill.
we just get
Maybe
a bunch of
that's why-
shots of animals.
So, if you didn't get that there are animals nearby,
Hatched him and raised him.
I'll bet he misses her. He probably never even knew her.
oh
right.
man, convoluted backstory for the hawk.
Hi.
And now it's gone.
Jake?
Is Cassie around?
Now no one cares.
You know, she's probably up at the house. I'll send her down.
It's just like Tobias. The hawk is an orphan too.
Have you noticed that when they came up, she said Cassie isn't here, and then when Jake comes in, she's like, "I'll go get her for you." Does she not like the other ones?
Tobias is shifty. Because Tobias
fair
is
point.
shifty. She doesn't want to be telling where her daughter is. Like, creeper in leather jacket with goats shows up. I
This-
mean, come on.
This kid is fucking weird. I'm not letting my daughter anywhere near him. Look at that jacket.
Exactly. Cassie is a nice person, right? She sees the good in a lot of people, and I don't want her to try to fix him.
Cassie
okay?
is nice. Cassie is genuinely nice. Like, I was so surprised. I'm not sure if you saw my Marco's sociopath video, but
I did.
somebody put a comment up saying that she was the sociopath. I'm just like, what? How?
I don't know. That's weird.
See, I've got book 40.
I don't agree. That's another, just like we talked about in the last video. That's a take I don't agree with. So we can.
I mean, I'll come up with some bizarre takes. By my own admission.
True.
Even though I think they're correct, I know that they're out there. Like the chi thing. The fucking chi.
Yeah, man.
And their double crossing ways.
Chi-spiracy.
I've got book 44 next to read. Cassie Ultimate.
That's
Ultimate
right.
Cassie book.
She gave us a little Cassie down under.
Down
She's
under.
gonna go down under. She's going to go down under there and get a little bit of kangaroo.
Off to see Bruce, kangaroo.
That's right.
Crikey, mate.
It's
Right,
a bit time.
before I annoy any Australians that might be watching, let's carry on. Oh, by the way, Raptor started it. Raptor started it.
I think it is biologically it is biologically impossible to upset an Australian. They're too chill people.
And besides which, they're all in fucking lockdown forever, so it's not like they can do anything about it. Just saying.
I just went by the...
You guys be careful. These animals are wild. I don't want to have to sew any back on.
Okay.
I just
Yeah.
That was a weird line.
with control.
She's responsible. She's being responsible.
But if there were cops,
Duh.
the cops are controllers too.
At least some of them. What if they saw you? They didn't.
I think it's kind of a bummer that is the way that the cop thing is introduced.
Yeah. We never
Because
actually
the
get that
cop-
scene.
Well, because the cop scene in the book is like really cool for like, because it does like, so it's such an economical scene in the book because it like introduces the concept that they can't trust authority. And then it also like doubles as this thing of like the reinforcement of the sharing as a super shady thing.
Mm-hmm. And then they just get this throwaway line of, oh, we can't trust them.
And especially without like, I think that the tension of that scene where Cassie is like morphing back from horse and is the police officer going to see her? Ooh, like there's like a tension there.
Yeah, but
that
to be
is
fair,
like really good.
To be fair, what they've done is they've done one line that costs what, like 30 cents of all the actors' time. If you had to do that full scene, you'd have to hire a guy to be the police officer. You'd have to pay him to do lines. You'd have to do another 6 weeks worth of horse morphing graphics.
They don't have to show the horse. Like, that was the great part about that scene is that you never even see like they're hiding Cassie, so you don't have to even show the morph. You could just you could just show the horse.
Yeah, but also you'd have to try.
You'd also have to try,
and that's just not that's not efficient. It's just
You're right. We should never try anything, and we should just never do anything. You're right. I always forget that's the way that it should be.
You know, I'm really offended by what you just said. We have to try. We all have to try. 5 jumping jakes.
Thanks, Yoda. That was not a forfeit.
I don't care. You do them because I say so. And Meditwaz, if you're watching, you do them as well. 5 jumping jakes. I think I can hear you in the background.
If you could ask me nicely, I will do them. If you ask me nicely, I will not be demanded of.
Okay, just fucking do them, please. What more do you want? Has he done them? Is he doing them?
There. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you do realise that if you do them incorrectly, if I deem them not worthy of my standard, then you will end up redoing them all at the start of next episode.
I don't. You know what? I'm not one of your military scrubs, okay?
Well, that's the standard I hold. So you just have to deal with it. Right, Tobias, take it away.
Tobias acquires the hawk.
Teachers, government,
In secret.
newspapers, TV.
TV. Not TV.
All right, joke.
Joke. We're in agreement. Joke. Right, you have to do 10 jumping jakes, and I've got to drink
10.
2
Here we go.
Everybody watching, Especially you, Wham Bam. You drink double. I drink 2. Drink! Lovely.
Are you refreshed?
I am refreshed as
Oh.
one can be in the situation.
Well, especially with a quality joke like that, I can imagine that there would be nothing but refreshment.
Mate, the kids back in the 90s must have been on the fucking floor rolling with laughter.
Oh, you mean us?
Yes. I'll tell you what, honest though, honest. Like, humour back in the day, like back in the old days.
Mm-hmm. Tell me, Grandpa.
No, before my time. I'm only 19, by the way.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I bet.
Back in the old times, things were... I mean, humour was a lot less funny. In much the same way, if you watch a horror film from like the 50s, it's not even anywhere near scary by today's standards.
Oh,
There was
yeah.
a guy who died of laughter because someone said a really shit joke about a donkey. He actually died of laughter because he thought it was so funny. In fact,
I can see it. But is that? I feel like that's one of those things that like you hear that maybe isn't true.
Hold on, I'll find it.
Gosh, you can Google it.
Yeah.
Because you can trust everything the internet says.
Hey, let's just investigate, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Death from laughter.
Dun dun dun.
This should be fun. Notable cases. I mean,
it'd be really funny if one of them was from the Animorphs TV show, because then we could kind of throw it back in your face.
no, listen to this on Wikipedia. One ancient account of the death of Chrysippus, the 3rd century BC Greek Stoic philosopher, tells that he died of laughter after he saw a donkey eating his figs. He told a slave to give the donkey neat wine with which to wash them down, and then, having laughed too much, he died.
Yeah.
That's humour back in the day. That's the standard by which you die from laughter, because you laugh so much.
I mean, have you seen
joke
TikTok?
about a donkey.
There's some pretty funny donkeys. There's some pretty funny donkeys on TikTok, okay? I'm just saying.
I've got donkeys at work, they're funny as fuck. But I haven't died laughing because someone did a shit joke about them eating figs. Zeuxis, a 5th century BC Greek painter, is said to have died laughing at the humorous way in which he painted the goddess Aphrodite, after the old woman who commissioned it insisted on modelling for the portrait.
Love it. That's great. That's quality. That's quality jokes right there. That's a hilarious situation, right? That's at least like a 5-minute bit in a stand-up show.
These are awesome. In 1660, Thomas Urquhart, the Scottish aristocrat, polymath, and first translator of Francois Rabelais' writings into English, is said to have died laughing upon hearing that Charles II had taken the throne. Man, politics back in those days must have been brilliant.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, that's enough laughing at people laughing themselves to death. Let's
sure. Now that unfortunately, Marco's sick burn does not get a death this time.
Who knows? Maybe we'll get a joke in the show in which we both laugh ourselves to death.
Oh my gosh.
It's a good way to go, though, isn't it?
I mean, there are worse ways to die.
Yeah, you could be.
I mean,
be paper
Bond,
cuts to death.
That's right. Death by 1,000 cuts. Or you could be James Bond and there could be no time to die.
Well, nobody has time to die. It just sort of comes at the most inappropriate time, usually.
True.
Like right when you're trying to live, it's
True.
it sort of gets in the way
Yes,
of that
death
task.
death does in fact interrupt the joy of living. Yeah,
Fucking
that is
death
very
stopping me from living. What a fucking
true.
farce. I want to speak to my MP.
Mm-hmm.
Right, let's carry on.
Tobias,
And Tobias legs it. Oh no, he's still there, he's
that
still there.
disc that Elfango tried to give you.
Oh, the fucking
Do you have
disc.
any idea where you might have dropped it? I didn't drop
Oh, okay.
it.
Fuck
Never even
it.
touched it. We gotta find it.
He got so needlessly angry there.
He got very angry. He was very. You know what, Jake? I have hands. Okay. Never even touched it.
Fuck you, Jake, and your leather jacket. I wouldn't be seen dead wearing one of them.
You clear
Oh shit!
style. You jerk.
You
Saving me from
rapscallion.
swirlies and stealing my looks.
You blundering buffoon.
Rapscallion.
Toss head.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
It's getting real brutal
I'm
in here.
sorry, that was too much. That was too much.
I'm offended deeply. Okay?
Good.
Deeply
In that
offended.
case, let's carry on.
All right.
We
Say
can't
that way.
exactly sneak back into the plant.
Oh, here we go.
But we could go back as animals.
Shouldn't we
Like you
wait
sh-
for Cassie?
Yeah, what's taking her so long anyway? I think we all need to be here for this.
She better not flake.
I mean, they're not trying to make it obvious, are they?
What is this horse?
This little director's trick of having them all saying, "Oh, I wish Cassie were here. Wouldn't it be great if Cassie was here? Oh, Cassie should be here for this." And all the time it's just looking at this horse. Does that count as a costume change?
Morphing does not count as a costume change.
Bollocks. Okay.
Hey. Oh my goodness. Cassie?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh,
Man.
Really?
okay, I gotta pause it. I gotta go for a second.
All right, I'll keep the audience entertained. Right, Blue River, for fuck's sake. I've been sitting here patiently waiting for you to eat that cinnamon bun in front of you. Why aren't you doing it? Come on. Honestly, crack on. I'm having fun with this. We were 5 minutes into the video. We've talked about people laughing themselves to death. And Marco's face in this shot that I've paused on is excellent. What's he doing? Marco, what's wrong with you? I've got to tell Raptor when he comes back. By the way, yeah, I did start this video having already consumed most of a pint. So, I already slightly wobbly. I laughing myself to death doesn't seem like a bad way to go, is it? Sometimes when you laugh so hard that you can't breathe, you think you're on the edge of death, don't you? So I wouldn't be surprised if people have genuinely laughed themselves to death. You know, when you laugh so hard, it happens like once a year, once every year or two, when you hear something so goddamn funny that you literally crease over and you cannot breathe, and your laughing is just not even that, just you can't breathe, you think you're gonna die. Oh, but it's great, isn't it, that feeling? That's the way I want to go. I want to hear a really funny joke. Or just witness something really funny. I don't know, what would be funny enough to get me killed? That's a difficult question. There's something to think about. What would be so funny that... Thing is, if I thought of it, I'd start laughing and I'd die, so probably not a good idea. It's good to be going through these first episodes at the very least and drinking to them, because I look back at my TV series reactions and I started drinking at episode 4. So I'm actually, for the first time, drinking to these episodes. And it's great to have you all watching along as well. And I hope you enjoy me and Raptor going through this and just having a bit of a chill out and just sitting back. And, you know, they're longer videos, but, you know, it's good banter, isn't it? It's good banter. speaking of banter, I've talked to Raptor before I started recording. I want to add something to my review of number 43, The Test. Something that I actually missed and is a real negative on the book. Something that I shouldn't have missed because it was so goddamn obvious. I saw it on Seropedia after I'd uploaded the episode. But there's that scene where Taylor has entered the sewer with the other Animorphs and she's got her Dracon beam. She aims it at Tobias and says, "Cackle, cackle, I've got this set to setting 6 or whatever it was. And I'm going to blast you, Tobias, and you're going to fizzle and die." And then she shoots, and he's only stunned. And she's like, "What's this? Why is it only shooting on setting 3? And Axe says, "Aha, fooled you there. I tampered with your weapon so it could only shoot as high as setting 3. What's the major problem with that? At what point did Taylor give Axe her weapon? And why would she? Very clearly wouldn't have done. So how did Axe tamper with her weapon in order to do that? That makes no sense. Makes no sense at all. So, book 43, you got away with that in my review. Not that it's going to bring down your score. I'm not going to move it down to a 7 from an 8, but you're getting closer to that 7 out of 10. Probably bordering on a 7 out of 10. You're an 8 for now. You're an 8. You're an entertaining book. But next up, I've got 44. And that's it should be an incredibly important book for Cassie, because it's a big moment for her. What with books 41 and 43 being momentous occasions for Cassie in terms of the war. So 44, theoretically, should be a massive book for Cassie. Whew, I'm not sure if I'm looking forward to it or not. Anyway, in terms of this show, what we're doing here and now, I do plan to go the full course with Raptor in looking at these episodes because I just enjoy it. I really enjoy it. The only problem is that it's now 12:15, so it's really late. And some weeks he's not available. So these won't go up as frequently as I would hope. But when they do go up, I hope we entertain you thoroughly. And I've got no idea where Raptor's gone, but he's taken a freaking age. He's probably, I don't know, probably doing more jumping jakes. Let's hope. Getting himself fit. By the way, I watch a channel called Bully Juice, which is a fitness channel, and I completed the 45-day no equipment challenge, and I've now moved on to the dumbbells challenge, which is a 30-day challenge, and I had like a day break in between. So I've been working out for a long time now, and I think I'm on day 12 of the dumbbell fitness challenge as of the recording of this video. So I'm feeling fit as a fiddle. Brother! And it's so easy to do. There are no excuses, right? If you're sitting at home thinking, I'd like to get fit, but nah. Bully Juice, right? Videos on YouTube, so they're free. You don't bollocks around with advertisements. You just get straight into the video. And it's no equipment. I do it here in my front room, in my living room. And the exercises range from like 5 minutes to 60. So I urge you to take the fitness challenge, whichever one you deem most suitable. Get yourself fit. I'm feeling much better in myself. Much better in myself. Excuse me. As I say, as I'm coughing and spluttering. But I am a smoker as well, which explains that. Probably should give it up. It's not good for you smoking. But everyone's got their vice, haven't they? Nobody is without sin. Most definitely the Animorphs. And especially Marco after pulling this face on the screen. Right, I'm getting desperate for the lav. As soon as Raptor gets back, I'm going to have to go to the lav. I don't know what he's doing. Let's have a look at more of these deaths from laughter. In 1410, King Martin of Aragon died from a combination of indigestion and uncontrollable laughter triggered by a joke told by his favourite court jester. I bet that court jester was popular afterwards. In 1556, Pietro Aretino is said to have died of suffocation from laughing too much. In 1799, William Cushing, a pauper who lived in the parish of St Andrews, Norwich, England, died from a fit of excessive laughter which lasted 5 minutes. I wish they'd actually tell us what made them laugh so much. Some of them do. On October 14th, 1920, 56-year-old Arthur Cobcroft, a dog trainer from Loftus Street, Leichhardt, Australia, was reading a 5-year-old newspaper and was amused at the prices for some commodities in 1915 as compared to 1920. He made a remark to his wife regarding this and burst into laughter, and in the midst of it, he collapsed and died. A doctor named Nixon was called in and stated that the death was due to heart failure brought by excessive laughter. He died because he saw economic inflation between the 1915 and 1920. At least laugh at something goddamn funny. Die from laughing at something goddamn funny. On March 20... Bloody hell, there's loads of them. And these are only the reported ones. On March 24th, 1975, Alex Mitchell from Kings Lynn, England, died laughing while watching the Kung Fu Capers episode of The Goodies, featuring a kilt-clad Scotsman with his bagpipes battling a master of the Lancastrian martial arts, Ecky Thump, who was armed with a black pudding. After 25 minutes of continuous laughter, Mitchell finally slumped on the sofa and died from heart failure. His widow later sent the Goodies a letter thanking them for making Mitchell's final moments of life so pleasant. Diagnosis of his granddaughter in 2012 of having the inheritable long QT syndrome suggests that Mitchell may have died of cardiac arrest caused by the same condition. But come on. He died watching a kilt-clad Scotsman with his bagpipes battling an Ecky Thump armed with a black pudding. That's what killed him. And his wife thanks the Goodies for what? Right, there's one more. In 1989, during the initial run of the film A Fish Called Wanda, a Danish audiologist named Ole Benson died while laughing during a screening, which led newspapers to report that he had died from laughter. Well, that's not as entertaining. It's got a list of unusual deaths. I'm feeling sadistic at the moment. Draco of Athens, an Athenian lawmaker, was reportedly smothered to death by gifts of cloaks and hats showered upon him by appreciative citizens at a theatre in H. He got killed by gifts of cloaks and hats that smothered him. What the fuck? Wow. That's a lot of hats. Let's zoom down the page a bit and go for Antiphanes was a renowned comic poet of the Middle Attic comedy. The pseudo claims he died after being struck by a pear. Well, that's at least died from a decent fruit. There's got to be some entertaining ones here. Swallowing hot coals. Sawn in half. That's not exactly funny. Suffered a stroke which was provoked by yelling at foreign envoys in anger. Roman Emperor Valentinian I. When you get so angry at your neighbours or the kids going onto your lawn that you die yelling at them. Byzantine Emperor Constance II assassinated with a bucket. How do you assassinate someone with a bucket? Why would you assassinate someone with a bucket? Oh, it's just some of these are crazy. Died after exhaustion after playing polo. Wait, what? Edmund Ironside, King of England in 1016, was allegedly stabbed whilst on the toilet by an assassin hiding underneath. Underneath the toilet? I thought back in those days they just chucked it out the window. Then again, was that before they invented Windows? These are the big questions. Right. King died when his throne broke beneath him. That's an embarrassing way to go, isn't it? Caught himself with a poisoned arrow during a boar hunt. That's not fun, that one there. Get rolled up in a rug and then trampled by horses. That's not fun. There's some interesting ones here. Let's go for something more modern. Unknown 2020. Unknown. They don't have names. The 54-year-old...
What's unknown in 2020?
Oh, there you are. About bloody time. I've just been looking at some more of these unusual deaths.
Oh, that's content, baby.
And the best one I found was this one, right? A guy called Alex Mitchell in 1975 died laughing while watching the Kung Fu Capers episode of The Goodies, featuring a kilt-clad Scotsman with his bagpipes battling a master of the Lancastrian martial art Eki Thump, who was armed with a black pudding.
My.
His widow later...
That sounds like a great way to do it then, aye?
His widow later sent the Goodies a letter thanking them for making Mitchell's final moments of life so pleasant.
Oh, well, at least she was understanding.
She's not going to complain that they made him laugh so hard that he died. She's going to say thank you for making him die happy.
Probably had a really good insurance policy.
Or she meant for it to happen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right, you took so long that I need the laugh. Now it's your turn to entertain the audience.
My gosh.
Go for it.
I had air conditioning installed. It's very exciting. That's why I was gone for so long.
But by the way, I just want to point out that just look at Marco's face. Raptor.
He is high as a kite in that picture.
I want you to discuss that with the audience. I'll be right back.
Discuss his face. Marco looking either very tired or very, very high. I mean, they are on Cassie's farm, and her parents were kind of hippies, so, maybe she's supplying. I doubt it. That's probably not what's happening at all. I'm glad that Marco is reprising his orange coat. That's a good place to be in. His orange coat. I'm going to see just a tad.
What's taking her so long? I think we all need to be here for this.
She better not flake.
Who are you calling a flake? Cassie? It's amazing.
Man.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. The way that they did that in the book, I think, was a lot better. I think that the having everybody like know that she's morphed except for Jake, and then like the whole thing with the cop, think it was a really good pacing. And I don't know. I disagree. I think that there's probably, I mean, they already paid for the cop car, so I can imagine it probably wouldn't have been too expensive to pay a cop. I think I'm going to disagree with him on that one. Oh no, I went back to catch the context to see if there was a reason why Marco was looking so wonderfully stoned.
No, it's just the way he is.
He's just he's blessed with a resting high face.
Aren't we all?
Oh yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Right, let's carry on. Let's get drunker.
No, she's lost.
No, she hasn't. When I want you to hear me, I can direct the thought speak to you.
Exposition.
Hey yo.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Morphing clothes. Morphing shoes.
Stock noises.
Oh, stock crunching noises.
Stock
There
crunching
you go.
noises. That's 1 finger for me, and
All right,
5
5.
jumping jakes for you.
All right.
Drink, people in the audience. Don't think we've forgotten you. I never forget my audience. My audience are the scum of the earth. I mean, lovely people.
Oh. They are YouTube watchers, so yeah.
Two Yube. Right. Let's fucking go. This took 6 weeks.
Oh, Cassie. All this was.
Cassie predicting the arrival of BoJack Horseman.
Oh, yeah. Well done, Cassie. That was acting.
It's getting smoother.
That's smoother.
See, she's wearing a denim jacket.
That was
Is that
hard.
Jake's?
We'll have to get used to that.
Oh, you guys, it was so awesome. I mean, I was a horse. I was powerful and fast.
Wow. Weren't you scared? I sure was.
So was I.
The actors look so confused. I don't think they know what they're doing.
Christopher Ralph always looks confused.
That's a fair
That's
point.
just, I mean, especially when he showed up on the farm, he definitely had the confused face.
Maybe he's just a very confused child.
Probably. Well, you mean a very confused 23-year-old? Isn't he 20? Wasn't that what you learned in the Meet the Stars?
Yeah.
Actually like 24?
Rachel's 16 and he's like 23.
Yeah.
And technically they're in a relationship in this show, which that's dangerous territory.
I mean, the guy has a Andalite disc that he's truly in love with, so I don't think we have to worry that much.
Please don't mention the disc ever again.
They
I'm
show
already
before
fed
it.
up with the disc, and we're not even 2 episodes in.
Perfect.
It's outdated tech.
Yes, super advanced Andalite discs are outdated in terms of plot relevance. Am I right? Am I right?
Hey.
Nailed it.
Yeah, nailed it. Let's carry on.
I started to run and I forgot all about being scared.
Who's next?
Yeah, the actors
go.
don't. They look like
Surprise.
they look like they don't know what they're supposed to be thinking. Do you not
How
think?
do you feel about an alien invasion and turning into animals? How do you really feel about it?
What, me or them?
Them. I'm quoting the.
I thought you were I thought you were asking me.
No, I was doing a bit.
Well, don't do any more bits.
Okay, no more bits. All right, well then I guess we should turn off this thing because that's all this is bits.
Is it? I thought it was just like a really big bit.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like
It's the bits.
they're speaking these lines, but it's almost like they don't know what they're supposed to be feeling about it, whether they're supposed to enjoy it or not. They all just look really confused.
Except for Marco. Marco looks genuinely sickened by the transformation from a horse.
I think he just finished reading the script, and he's still recovering. It's alright, he's going to die of laughter soon anyway.
Kitty?
Right.
The cat appears out of nowhere.
Touch it.
We don't really get Rachel.
What's that? That's it. Now you've acquired the.
We don't get what?
We don't really get Rachel's Rachel's feelings the first time she morphs in the books. The first time we see her morph in the books is when she turns into the elephant.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of a nice thing.
No elephants in the TV series.
No,
No gorilla either.
just lions
And wolves.
and wolves.
And a tiger.
Mm-hmm.
Tiger. 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 Tiger.
Tiger. You made fun of me last time that I say ers, right?
You what?
I don't think that's right proper, what you're saying.
You sound too good at being British.
Some say.
Say bottle of water.
Bulwer.
Got a bottle of water?
Got a
I'm
bottle
going to have
of
a bottle of water with you.
A bottle of water. I'm going to go down to the pub and buy myself a bottle of water. Right, as a right shepherd's pie, I say.
Were you British in a past life or something? No, your accent is sort of like early 1900s London.
Oh, thanks. It's because I'm American and that's the only British accent that we ever know.
Spit in your shoes for a copper.
Hello, Governor. I'm here to do all kinds of great stuff.
It's basically
Wonderful
the
time.
South Park English.
Yeah, exactly. Blimey. Oh,
Half a penny to sign your shoes.
I'm trying to tea the crumpets.
Please, sir, can I have some more?
I was going to say Oliver Twist is the. Please, sir, I want some more.
More?
What? That's unthinkable. You're going out forever.
I love the stereotypical British accent.
It's very good.
It's lovely. Now let's go listen to some Canadian accents.
A.
Concentrate.
A bit.
Think about it. Think about being a cat.
Think about being a cat, eh? Right, let's do it, Rachel. 6 weeks.
Is it happening?
Man, 2 morphs in one show? We're getting spoiled.
Oh, did you see Tobias's face there?
He was very weirded out. He's like, I was supposed to turn into the cat first.
No, he's one of them furry sorts. He was
Oh,
looking at us
jeez.
thinking, oh God, opportunity.
I hope this doesn't awaken something in me.
That's the face. Deary me.
Is it happening? I feel weird. Yes.
This is the budget.
Yes.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, that is weird.
The yeses are very uncomfortable.
That is.
Is that the only line read we got on that one?
Yes, yes.
Rachel? Rachel.
She's ignoring you.
Of course, she's a cat.
Rachel, are you okay?
Wait, that's a joke. Is that a joke?
What? No, that's not a joke.
She's
That's
ignoring. Of
barely-
course, she's a cat.
She's a cat. That's not. That does not qualify as a joke.
That doesn't pass the Raptor test of a joke, does it?
No. Here, I thought of a dad joke.
Go on then.
Okay, a man walks into a pub with a salamander on his shoulder. And the bartender says, "That's very interesting that you have a salamander." He's like, "A pet salamander on your shoulder." He's like, "What's its name?" Well, and he says, "Well, I call him, he's a small newt, so I call him Manute." Get it? Because the newt's small.
That's the shittest thing I've ever heard.
It's a dad joke. It's supposed to be bad.
Right, somebody owes freaking drinking for that.
Mm.
Oterlu, 5 fingers drink. I would make you do jumping jakes, but god damn it, we got a show to watch.
We got a show to watch.
We
Let's
got a
watch the
show
show.
to watch.
Okay?
Don't bother me. I feel very, very cool.
Again,
Way to go, Ray.
can we have a different line read on that one? Maybe a different take.
That's what I mean. The actors are so confused. They don't know what they're supposed to be thinking. They're like, "What's this weird show where we're turning into animals and there's aliens? How are we supposed to attack? How are we supposed to attack these lines?"
It just doesn't sound cool. Like
Very, very,
very cool.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah, it's not even appropriate Valley Girl talk. I mean,
Was that, by the way, was that supposed to be a joke for the audience?
no, I don't think so.
Your standard for jokes is very high.
Well, I think that
Look, kid in
It's
the
gonna
90s,
play-
sitting in front of the TV. I'm supposed to be a
Like-
cat. Oh, I'm very cool.
very cool. That's not supposed to be funny. It's supposed to be like, oh wow, I want to be a cat. It's an aspirational line.
God, what's that
As opposed
Aristocat
to-
song? What's that? Everybody wants to be a cat.
Sure,
Well, that's enough of that.
it's very, very,
All right,
very
Marco, it's your turn.
right, proper singing
Come
that
on,
you've done
man.
there.
Right,
Very
Potter.
Look, I say we forget it. We don't mention
Papa.
it, and we don't mourn. Marco, I halfway agree with you, but this isn't some dumb video game. We could get killed. You saw what happened to that Andalite.
Do you hear what he called him?
good. No, I missed it. I was letting my dog in.
Listen to how he says Andalite.
Okay, I'm listening.
Dumb. We could get killed. You saw what happened to that Andalite.
Analyte. Analyte.
You saw what happened to that.
I'm as drunk as I think you am.
He genuinely is high, isn't he?
I think so.
Boris
He's
came
on-
into this high. There's like, nah, fuck it. We've only got this one shoot. We've got to do
Didn't
it.
they? Yeah, right. Didn't they say? I mean, wasn't it always kind of a thing that Cassie's parents were hippies? Maybe I said this while you were gone. Maybe Cassie's mom is hitting Marco up on the side with some sticky bud.
But he's only just arrived. She must have done it.
But she knows who he is.
Backhand, you know.
She knows who he is when he shows up. This isn't Jake's. This isn't Jake's family where they've known Marco forever.
Look how disgusted Jake is. That's
he's
what he
really
thinks
good.
about what you just implied.
Gross. Marco
That
can't get high.
Marco and Cassie's family are like backhand, you know.
No, just Marco.
Bit of
I
dealing
don't know
on the
about her.
side.
They're in it.
Of course
Hey,
they
man.
are. They're all in
Puff,
it.
puff,
Why do
puff,
you think
puff,
they?
give.
Why do you think they walk around thinking they can turn into animals? They're on something.
They're wicked high all the time.
So is that llama? Is that a llama in the background? It's too big. To be that's
It's
not
either a
alpaca.
llama or an alpaca.
Nah, it doesn't look like an alpaca. His ears are too big and it hasn't got hair all over its face.
We had llamas
Don't
I'm
you get
calling
it?
it.
across.
This is for real.
These
You
is
don't
for
even
real.
know what reality is.
Oh,
man.
shit! Oh
living
shit,
in-
Marco! They
I've
don't
watched The
even know
Matrix.
what reality is.
I know what reality
Ah,
is.
you don't know what reality is. Classic, like Marco. Boris Cabrera actually has some great acting moments.
He does. I mean, his actual he looked revolted when she was turning back from a horse. He's done good.
But then he does get some clangers.
Well, I mean,
But I think
when
it's
you're
mostly
written
down to
as
the script.
when you're written as the joke guy, it's probably gonna just be a matter of time before you get a little bit of.
Especially when the jokes are of this standard.
I'm so cool.
Yeah, that's not cool, kids.
Whatever, bro.
Meditwazik, that's not cool. On that note, let's carry on.
Nothing bad's ever happened to you. This perfect family.
It's a bit
Yeah.
presumptuous, isn't it?
That's some
Just-
good character development.
I know.
Not really. It makes him seem a bit self-centered. Nobody else has problems except me.
I don't think so. I mean, that's kind of Marco's motivation throughout the majority of the early books, right? Is that it's like he's he's primarily motivated by the lack of family and how his life is already very fragile and tenuous.
Yeah, but have you
So
noticed in the
being part of
books?
a war is even more fragile.
You notice in the books how he never uses it to make him look sympathetic.
I don't know. He
He
does
always
it
holds it in, and it's always somebody else who brings it up. Whereas here he's just like, nobody else has problems except me. That's not like Marco in the books.
I don't know. I feel like he does. I feel like he says it very at least in book 1, he's very upfront about how like his life is pretty crummy, and that being in this war is going to take a major, like he doesn't want to be a part of it because it's going to take a major toll. If he doesn't come back, it's going to be really bad for him, for his dad.
It's just different the way he did it there. Nobody else has problems except me.
Well, in the show, I mean, really, if you think about it, like Tobias is the only other person who has like any kind of non quote unquote nuclear American family, right? Like,
yeah, that's
Rachel,
weird.
Rachel and Jake are like upper middle class, right? And Cassie, I mean, she has a 2-parent household that they both work, so they're probably, well to do, or at least well off, at least middle class. Marco and Tobias are on the bottom of the socioeconomic ladder, my guy.
Rachel's parents are divorced.
Oh, but her mom's a lawyer. Like they have an ungodly amount of money. Like they're able to repair in the books. They're able to repair their house after she morphs into an elephant, like with relative ease.
This is all right. This is an interesting question. Rank the Animorphs in terms of family wealth.
Probably Jake
because his wealth.
Because Jake is number 1, obviously, because his mom is a TV show writer and his dad is a doctor. And then I would say that
Nah.
Come on, dude. A doctor and a TV show writer in California in the 90s. They live in a giant, at least a 2-story house in suburban California. They're doing well for themselves.
All right. But
and then I think
Rachel's top. I think Rachel's top of the tree.
Right, because her dad's like a weird sports anchor and her mom's a lawyer.
Yeah, I think that tops Jake's family.
I don't know. I think they're probably pretty close.
I mean, let's face it, they're all rich. Well, no, they're all rich because they're all living in California and they're not homeless.
Well, but like that's like a thing, like right, like Marco, the beginning of book 5, Marco like he's at a 7-Eleven and he sees the store getting robbed, like, and he's like embarrassed when Cassie comes over to their house because like, he does the grocery shopping at 7-Eleven at the middle of the night because they're him and his dad are poor and they live in he says that Marco used to live down the street from Jake before his mom died, and then his dad went into his fugue state. So like, and now he lives in this crummy apartment with his dad.
But then as soon as his dad's better, he gets like a top science job and they get a new house like straight away.
Yeah, but for most of especially in the early books, like Jake is paying for Marco to go places. Like Jake pays for Marco to go to the gardens because he can't afford it. And then even in the book, even in 17 with the oatmeal, all of them have to help Marco pay for the ginger oatmeal because Marco's the only one who can buy the oatmeal because the parents will get suspicious if the others buy that oatmeal. But because Marco does all the grocery shopping for him and his dad, he can buy all of it.
So your list is Jake, Rachel, Cassie, Marco, and then obviously Tobias.
Yeah. I mean, they never they never explicitly say like how. Because obviously, because Tobias's aunt and uncle don't live in the same place, right? But it's pretty, so they don't explicitly say that they're poor, but, it's definitely implied that Tobias never really had very much ever.
I think Cassie might be a dark horse for the wealthiest because they've got a lot of land and a lot of animals.
But they do say, in the book where in 19, right, where they're talking about the rehabilitation center closing down, that's going to be a major, major blow financially to their family.
Yeah. Well, it's because it's it's basically their whole business, isn't it? I mean, I know
Well,
her
she
mum
works at
works
the
at the
gardens.
Yeah, I know she works at the gardens, but I think their main source of income is obviously this. I don't know. It's a mystery. We don't get those little. There's no book. There's no like book 36 where they go over the family finances.
I was gonna say there is no like class manifesto that happens. There's no book where they rant and rave about class. That's very true.
I think there should have been I think there should have been a redneck Animorph, like like chewing on a cocktail stick, fucking baseball cap on badly,
What are you talking?
shitty stubble. They
So,
just
like-
come near me, I shoot with my gun.
Oh my goodness.
No, seriously, that would have been great.
There you go. Maybe an auxiliary Animorph.
God, you are like so shallow. Rednecks can be Animorphs. Redneck morphs.
I grew up on a farm, so I get it.
Okay. Right, shall we get back to the episode?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Go on. You can say it. My mom's dead. And that's reality. You can all think whatever you want. If something bad was to happen to me, my dad would lose it.
No one's asking you to risk your life right now. I mean, learning to morph might be the one thing that's gonna save your life.
That's right. I mean, the Yerks are a reality for us now. Your dad might freak if you weren't around. I think he'd freak out even more if you had a Yerk in your brain.
He wouldn't know, would he, Jake?
No, he wouldn't know. That's
Flawed logic.
All right. But I get to choose which animal.
Well, that's a quick change of mind, isn't it?
Hey man, we've only got 22 minutes here.
Yeah, fair enough.
We got to be economical.
Fair enough, show. If that's the way you want to play it. We haven't had any cliches yet, by the way. Have we not had any cliches?
I have not seen any cliches yet.
Or outdated tech?
I mean, they're in a barn.
I'm suspecting that we'll get a stock noise from the morphing. So let's.
I'm
brace
surprised
ourselves
we
for
haven't. I'm surprised we haven't had stock noises from animals in the background.
that. No, we haven't. We might. There might have been, and we missed it. But no,
Maybe.
we'll probably get some somewhere.
Okay. As you can see, we've got a wide selection from the animal kingdom. We have our medium-sized mammals.
Is that a stock noise? The goats?
No, she did a goat noise. Does that not count as a joke? Listen.
A wide selection from the animal kingdom. We have our medium-sized mammals.
No, it's the goats making the sound. That's why I'm saying. It's like I feel like that's the
no,
stock goat
Raptor,
sound.
freaking unclog your ears, mate, and fucking listen, right?
I was listening. Her mouth didn't move when the goats made a sound.
Right, let's no, we've got to go back and she says medium-sized goats.
No,
Or
she does
animals.
not.
She
says
does.
we have our medium-sized animals.
Right, let's listen closely, right?
All right, I'm
A
listening.
wide the animal kingdom. We have our medium.
Oh, okay, medium-sized.
Yeah,
you're right.
fucking. This is why you need to unclog your fucking ears and listen to the Brit, right? Because we tend to be right.
That's,
In fact, because you were wrong, right? We are going to count that as a joke, which is 2 fingers. So you're doing
fingers.
10 jumping jakes.
okay, here we go.
Right, let's do it. Drink, everyone at home.
There, Merry Christmas. Or Happy
it's-
St. George's Field Day or whatever it is you British people celebrate.
Every day's a day now, isn't it?
I feel like every day is National Donut Day, but apparently there's a special day for it. I don't
There
know.
are some weird ones that'll be like, I don't know, freaking national
Talk like a pirate.
National Ceilings Day.
Day. Sure.
You go on Twitter,
I
there's
love-
a national day for freaking everything. It's ridiculous.
I love them ceilings.
Where would we be without ceilings?
Wet and cold.
Precisely.
All right.
Right.
What other sweet jokes does Cassie have about the animals?
Let's go.
cuter ones.
Why don't we start off
Low
small and work
standards.
our way up?
Wow, that was really cruel, Cassie. She just said the pig was ugly. That's mean.
Maybe one of these.
So he's gonna go for a mouse.
I always wanted a rat. Just never thought I'd be one.
Prey animals, man. Morphin prey animals is always a bad idea.
Marco meet Bitsy. Bitsy meet Marco. You know the
Bitsy.
drill, right?
Touch it and think about the rat.
Thanks, Jake.
Don't do it. It's David.
Shh.
It's acquired.
It's acquired.
No,
That was a really shit delivery, wasn't it?
she wasn't touching it. How does she know it's acquired?
It's acquired. Like one of those robot voices you get on, like when you go into a shop and you do the self checkout.
Shh. How many bags would you like to buy?
It's acquired.
You can become a rat.
You can become David.
Oh boy, don't do that.
Stock noises.
There you
One
go.
finger. And you do
Right,
5
5.
jumping jakes. Drink. There you are. Are you
That one's
feeling
easy.
knackered yet?
No.
Is it too easy for you?
No, I'm definitely tired. Please don't make me do anything more.
Well, I think next, because as you do it, you get fitter and fitter. We'll get you doing more.
Gotcha.
Next time.
Next
get-
time. To be continued.
What? Am I a
Those
rat?
eyes.
Rat man.
Ah, joke.
Joke.
It's a joke. Because it's funny.
Every line in this scene is delivered so weirdly.
It's funny because it's a joke.
Right, 10 jumping jakes for you.
All right, here we go.
2 fingers for us drinkers. Jokes are coming thick and fast.
Done. I like that. This is why this shot of Cassie and Jake has not become a meme. I do not know why. Because these are great faces. These are great reaction faces.
We do need to just like delve into the series and find the most memeable pictures.
True. Very true.
That's a good one. Jake's got that sort of I'm satisfied. They both look very satisfied about something.
Very satisfied. Yeah, it's a very satisfied face.
I think they're satisfied at Tobias's joke,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not.
Oh, rat man. Oh, that's so
It
good.
wasn't just the joke itself, but it's the way it's just sort of like rat man,
You're a rat man.
rat man.
Oh, you're a rat
man.
man. You're a rat man. Great.
I can't do it.
Oh, sad.
His
man.
haircut is basically almost to rat ears, anyways.
It's weird today, isn't it?
You don't need to, it's already acquired. Remember, touch, acquire, concentrate, and change.
Yeah.
Again, she's just like an
Power.
instruction manual today.
The power of change is in his flesh,
Don't morph your shoes.
like she did.
6 weeks.
Uh-oh.
Rachel, no. Rachel.
This is the level of drama we get in Animorphs TV series.
High stakes.
High stakes, guys. Alien invasion, end of the world. Nah, mate. Nah.
Well, this is from 2. They aped this idea from book 2.
All right. All
that's
right.
true- were that
All right.
true?
I'm just doing this for comedic effect, but if you want to be a smart ass,
What?
Raptor.
I'm not being smart. I'm just saying. This is a plot point from book 2 that they're aping here.
all right then. All right. All right.
All right.
By the way,
Let's see what happens. Does it work out? Is this the end of Marco right here in episode 2?
yeah, it is. We don't need to play anymore because I know. Spoiler: Marco dies.
Marco dice.
Marco
It's the
dies.
end.
And let's witness it.
Control, Rachel. Control the animal mind.
Control. You can't eat Marco.
You guys,
Yoda.
you have to control the animal brain.
Control, you must have control.
Control now.
Do you see what I mean by the actors just sound confused, like they don't know what sort of emotion they're supposed to be expressing?
They're not great ADR. It's not great ADR. That's
Run.
very true.
Run, run,
Run.
run.
And I run so far away. I want to get away.
By the way, when I said it would be the death of Marco, I did in fact mean the death of Marco's dignity.
Oh man, yeah, that's true.
Hence this scene.
Are you in control?
Rachel, Marco, change back now.
Okay, mom.
Every
You're not my
sing-
real mom.
Every single line is so underwhelmingly delivered.
Change back
Do you not
now.
just listen to this series of lines?
Change back.
Rachel, Marco, change back now.
Okay, I'm coming back.
The cat is digging.
That was
6 weeks.
wild.
That was clever.
That was very quick
That
as
was
well.
clever. That was clever. You didn't show it. You just had him with the. There's some continuity there. Good job. Good job, show.
The speed morphing begins, by the way.
I was gonna say that seems like the beginning of speed morphing.
Also, I'm pretty sure we
Blew
had
all
at
their
least.
budget for the first season in this one episode where they have everybody morphing at once.
Yep. So now we're onto the speed morphing stuff. But somewhere in there, I'm sure we had stock noises.
Oh yeah, because whenever they morph, they may use the stock noises.
Yeah, they do stock noises for each morph. So, jumping Jakes. I've
10?
got one finger. No, just 5.
Okay.
No, in fact, yeah, 10. Go on. I'm sure you can cope. For the rest of us, except for Midnight Modder, you do 2 fingers, I do 1, and the rest of us do 1.
All right.
Ah. Right, we're not even halfway
I ate
through
a couple
yet.
pounds of coffee.
It was like having two minds. One's animal and one's human, and they're fighting each other.
The human mind is stronger. We just have to learn how to focus.
It's not easy.
No
Cassie's
kidding.
acting.
Thanks,
in this
I
scene
just
is
stick my
Jake.
terrible.
teeth into your soft.
Harsher vibes there,
That's what
Jake.
all the girls say.
Jeez.
Was that a joke?
I didn't hear it. Do it again.
Yeah, because you were too busily wobbling on, weren't you? Weren't you?
By wobbling on, saying creating quality, hilarious content with my jokes, then yes, absolutely.
Well, I'm afraid I beg to differ.
Well, you'd be wrong.
By the way, before I forget, I'm doing another one of those "What do you think this alien looks like?" videos, and I'm doing Taxons, and your Taxon head will be featured.
Oh, will it? Oh,
Yes, and
Wonderful.
I critique it most harshly.
I was gonna say, is it critiqued more harshly than the Hork-Bajir?
What was my critique of the Hork-Bajir?
You said it was too dinosaur.
I didn't say it was too dinosaur. I said it was very dinosaur. There's a difference there.
Okay,
Don't be offended.
I'm not offended.
I
I
thought-
like the designs because it's what I think they look like, but it's completely subjective, so that's cool.
Raptor did a picture with 4 different Hork-Bajir designs, and barring technical difficulties, I was going to show it at the start of this video, but because of technical difficulties, I'm not. But maybe we'll do it next time,
Maybe.
because I want to ask you why the 4 different designs, what went through your mind then, but obviously we don't have the
Oh.
picture on screen, so
Sure.
the audience would just be confused. But plus,
Yeah.
they didn't have arms.
Yes.
Their arms
There's
fell off.
There's a reason for that.
Well,
But
I know
yes.
there is, but I'm just being facetious and just saying, why didn't they have arms?
Well, you are very facetious. You're succeeding very well at your facetiousness.
Well, now that we're inventing whole new words, let's enter a whole new world of fun by continuing with the Animorphs episode.
A whole new world.
A new fucking thing. Fucking let's watch the show.
I just teeth into your soft, furry rat neck.
That's what all the
Okay.
girls say.
Is that a joke?
Yikes.
Yeah, it's cringe. But
Yikes.
should we just drink because of cringe?
Well, if we're drinking because of cringe, then we would have already been drunk. I guess you'd be dead from
I don't-
alcohol poisoning if you were drinking at every moment of cringe.
Mate, I plan to die of laughter in this episode. I'm not sure about you.
Oh, there you go.
But I'm gonna
Well-
drink. I'm gonna drink one finger for cringe. So if you'd like to do 5 jumping jakes, for
I'm good.
cringe. All
I did not
fair-
agree.
all
I
right.
did not agree to cringe Jakes, so I'm not going to do it.
Cringe jakes.
Yes,
Cringe jakes.
cringe Jakes. It's official.
I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny. Cringe jakes. That needs to be a forfeit for next episode. Cringe jakes.
Specifically cringy things that Jake does. Is that what the?
Well, Sean Ashwood isn't a very cringy actor, nor is the actual character Jake very cringe. Who is the cringy? All right, we've ranked them in terms of wealth.
Socioeconomic status. Let's do another ranking.
Now let's rate them in cringe level.
Probably
Cassie.
Marco is number 1 in cringe.
Are we talking book series or TV series?
Book series.
Nah, I think it's different. I think in TV series you're probably right.
Hmm.
But book series, probably Cassie.
Ew. I don't know.
No, well, no, Tobias.
I don't know.
Tobias is a bit cringe.
He's a bit.
He's
But
a
I think
bit
Marco does.
cringe.
I think Marco does way more. I think Marco more frequently puts his foot in his mouth than anybody else. He cringes. He cringes way more.
So well, Jake and Rachel are definitely least cringe.
Yes, Axe is probably second in terms of cringe.
Oh yeah,
But
we're including Axe,
forgive
aren't we?
him.
So Axe would be
You can,
relatively
you
high.
can, right? But you can forgive him because he's an alien.
No, but that's not the point. It's not about forgiveness. It's about cold, hard facts, right?
Okay, I'm sorry that
We're
my
not-
feelings are getting in
we're
the
not
way
ta-
of your truth and logic. I'm
We're
sorry.
not bringing emotions into this. It's
That's right. Facts. When
the
it comes to kids' literature, it's all about facts and logic.
It's the
Forget.
pure cringe facts, right?
Yeah,
So Axe is probably top 2,
probably.
and I'm gonna put. I'm gonna put Tobias there. I'm gonna put Tobias as first, Axe second.
Okay.
Probably Cassie third, Marco, Rachel, Jake.
All right.
What's your ranking?
I'm saying Marco, Axe, Tobias, Cassie, Rachel, and then Jake.
So we both think that Rachel and Jake are not very cringe.
No, they're just angry and
Well,
tired.
no, Jake's not angry. I get frustrated at people that say that Jake is bland.
He's not bland.
He's not bland.
He's not bland, but he's not cringy. I don't think he doesn't fall into the cringe category.
No, he's not. He's not cringe at all. He doesn't
Yeah.
fall into the cringe category.
And I don't think that you need to be. I don't think that you need to be cringy to be interesting. So
Exactly. I mean, look at Stephen Hawking.
Wow, that guy's dead, dude.
That doesn't make him cringe.
You can't. You're right. It doesn't make him cringe. It's the opposite of cringe because he's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Cringe.
Cringe. Thanks, internet.
Cringe.
Oh my gosh. Being a real boomer right now.
Death is so cringe.
Death is so cringe. It's true. It's totes cray, Kay.
Let's just fucking carry on with the episode.
Keep going. Only 11 more minutes of sweet, sweet hell.
I'm gonna die of laughter.
You gotta be careful though, guys.
That's right. Alfredo said no more than 2 hours.
And we have to remember why we're doing this.
I'm
To
sorry.
help us fight the Yerks.
Good,
Thanks for reminding me, perrito.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Fucking
Ratman. There we go. We get a callback. That's a callback joke. Perfect.
burrito.
So, what, 5?
Fuck me. I'm lost. I don't know what's going on anymore. Where am I?
Made a joke. They just made a sick joke. Jake called him Ratman again, so that was a callback to Tobias's sweet joke.
Nah, that doesn't count.
A callback is a joke. It's kind of
Alright,
joke.
Alright. In that case, 2 fingers for me. And you do
Alright.
10 jumping jakes. Fuck me. I don't want to fucking kill me there. Fuck me. I haven't been able to drink yet. I'm laughing too much.
Oh my gosh. You're ridiculous. Be a proper lad and drink your ale, okay?
San Miguel is not ale. You take that back.
Okay, be a proper lad and drink your piss. How's that? Is that better?
That's better. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, let's carry on before I die.
Yeah.
We've all done it.
Hold on. Tobias hasn't.
Forgot about Tobias.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
He's right there.
The person that morphed first in the books morphs
He made
last. Sorry?
He even used Tobias's joke. How can he say that he forgot Tobias when he used his Ratman joke?
Exactly.
He's
Fucking
bad.
He stole the joke.
And then he's like, "Oh, I forgot about Tobias." He didn't even know that he was gone yet. It's like he's standing right there. It's like, "Thanks, Jake. I am right here." Very nice. I appreciate it.
Now he's gone, isn't he? Oh, he's... Christ. I'm going to have to have a break in a minute just to fucking recover.
Tobias?
He's gone. He's gone.
Tobias.
Yeah, he's offended by your appropriation of his joke, you jerk.
Hey, Tobias!
Donkeys. More goats.
Look for the goats. The goats were around him last
I
time.
wouldn't do that.
How do you know? Just met the guy last night. For all we know, he could be working for the Yerks right now.
If he was, he would have turned us in already.
There he is.
Okay, stock noise. He didn't even morph to get away.
Where was the stock noise?
There's the oh man, it's an elephant sound.
Oh yeah, there are elephants in the background here.
There's an elephant sound there's a stock elephant sound that they just used.
Can you not see him in the background behind Jake there?
I can, but I highly doubt that an elephant actually made that noise when they were filming that show.
Right, let's have a listen.
Right there.
It's not obvious.
All right.
It's not obvious. I don't like this directing as well, where it just sort of like reverses time 5 seconds.
He should have just morphed and gone away. Instead, he ran out of the barn like a chicken.
Does anyone know where he lives?
He said he didn't have parents.
He's kind of a strange guy, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's
What if
totally
he went back
right.
for the disc without us?
The disc. Fuck the disc.
So, what should we do?
Yeah. What should we do, oh great leader?
Uh-oh.
Since when am I the leader?
You just are.
Is that how it went in the books?
No, Tobias says it. No, Marco says it. After they're playing games, they're playing video games in his room.
Does this count as... Carry on.
They're in the game. They're in his room playing video games, and then Marco drops the bomb that Tom is a controller. Jake punches him in the face, and then afterwards they're talking about everything, and he's like, "Well, we need," or maybe it is Tobias that says it. I could be wrong. I thought it was Marco says it when he says that you're the leader, and he's like, "You just are."
Does this count as bullying, where they're just like, "Yeah, you're the leader. You're that one."
I mean,
Your job.
I don't know.
Are they bullying Jake?
I mean, he doesn't say no, so
I'm looking at that look on Cassie's face.
she's very pleased that Jake is going to step up to be the leader.
It's your job. I take no responsibility. I'm Californian, don't you know?
That's right, California girls. They're undeniable.
I can deny them.
Well, I guess we'll have to get our Fangor's disc back first.
Fuck the disc.
What a plan. No Yerk pool.
Get
Yerk
the
pool is
disc.
the plan. The disc is the plan.
That's right, Tobias. Run, because why not?
So look at that house. Look at that house that Jake lives in.
Yeah,
That's
that's pretty. When I'm reading the books, that's not what I picture for his house. Then again,
Nor
I
but
don't live in America, so.
oh well, that's right. Because in England, you only live in castles.
Oh, fuck off! No. Well, I picture a nice little cottage
Oh,
with thatched roof.
oh, having a spot of tea for breakfast, eh?
No, you don't say "I" in that accent. Come on, get it right.
Right, a spot of tea in it.
I'll get a fucking cup of tea, mate.
That's right.
Right, I'll go for a couple more minutes, then we'll have a quick 5-minute break.
Well, if we might
'Cause
we might have to do a two-parter for this one because I got to go get my kids here in a bit.
What time you got to go?
In 10 minutes.
Fuck me. Okay, let's see how far we get.
Giving this to me?
Don't
Oh,
you
this is
want it?
Rachel's
I
house.
want it.
Yeah, exactly. She's
If
the
I ever
rich one.
touched it again, you'd kill me. How come you're giving it to me?
Is that Sarah or Jordan?
I don't know.
Both.
I guess because you're my little
Sarorden.
sister.
Where are you
Because they've
going?
been combined into one. Evil
They made up.
being.
They made up Cassie's mom's name, so we're making up a name for Rachel's sister.
Yes. Tell you what we'll try to do is we'll try to get through this whole episode without pausing it.
All right,
Rachel?
Just so
I
we
like
can
it.
complete the episode in this one. We'll rush to the end.
I like it.
What's wrong with it?
That
Really
just
good
implies that Rachel has lied in the past and she's a bitch. That's what that
You're a-
implies.
You're a bad big sister.
She just assumes that she's tampered with it.
Yeah, microwave pizza.
I want pizza.
Dinner of champions.
Trey.
I made pizza the other night. It was very
You know
good.
what? I'm really not that hungry.
Come on,
I wanna
Dad. Don't
make
you want to
pizza.
grow up to be big and strong?
That is a sweet. That is a ginormous chair.
I didn't know you knew how to cook.
Man,
And a very small pizza.
Well, it's weird how he picks up he digs his. Is it pizza? Maybe it's spaghetti. He digs into it and pulls it up. It doesn't. Maybe it's not pizza.
Didn't you just say pizza? Pizza though.
There was a pizza box for sure on the counter, but I don't know.
I mean,
Play it. Let's see what he does.
I've been to America and the pizzas there are fucking massive.
That's spaghetti.
Oh, that's not very good, is it? Spaghetti. Spaghetti.
You're wrong. Spaghetti is delicious.
What's up, dog?
Let's go. We're supposed to meet up in 5
Did you say what's
Yeah, I know.
up, dog?
Just
What's
let
up,
me know
dog? See, that's outdated
you know what?
90s reference, but not outdated tech.
Hey, Jeremy.
Wait, what? His dad's name is Jeremy? What?
Yeah, that's
I don't know about that.
Jara Hammy. By the way, Marco clothes change, which is 2 fingers.
Is it a clothes change? Or does he
Okay.
just take off his orange jacket?
Right, we're at 1447. So let's go back to.
Peter is his
Oh,
name.
you're right. He's just taking his top off.
Yeah, he just took off his jacket. Peter is his dad's name. Not Jeremy.
So he's just Jara Hammy now.
Yeah, I'm insulted.
Jara Hammy. Jeremy. He's recovering from that sup dog that he got.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you going?
I mean, the guys are doing kind of a scavenger hunt.
Oh, that's too bad. They're going to be showing the original Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Hey, I'll tape it for you if you show me how to
Dear
program
God.
this VCR.
He's got a denim
Hello?
jacket and all.
You're an engineer. You can't program a VCR?
Oh, so is that outdated tech because it's an old VCR?
Yep. It's out of date
All right.
tech. 15 jumping jakes.
Okay.
3 fingers for the rest of us. Drink. Bloody hell.
All right.
Right. Fuck me. My throat's dead from laughing. I haven't recovered from. It's not the alcohol that's getting to me. It's that bout of laughter that I had. It's just destroyed me.
All by myself.
Is it Steve in the books? No, that's Jake's
Peter.
dad. Peter, yeah, Peter.
Peter.
Steve
Peter's
is
his
Jake's
dad's
dad.
name.
Don't they find a Hawkbajir footprint?
Oh, maybe.
Chapman never stays away from this place. He's always there.
Excuse me. But
When's he gonna be running a school?
See this Hawkbajir footprint? Will somebody fill it in before it makes the front page?
It only has 2 toes, apparently, in the show.
Didn't they just say it would be better to morph animals?
And they're just
Wow,
there.
really,
themselves.
really poor job filling in that footprint.
Any sign of Tobias?
Nothing.
They still haven't changed
Let's see if you can
clothes.
find that disc.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I suppose it's the same day. I suppose that makes sense.
Right? Not all of us can be super cool and change our clothes 3 times a day, okay?
I'm super cool.
This is getting easier.
I'm really cool. You can't say otherwise.
It's true.
Wait, you look too good to be a stray.
Gross!
Yeah, just fuck. Why are you doing that, Cassie?
Watch it.
She doesn't want it. She wants her to look like a stray cat.
Guys, leave me alone.
Wow, I'm just trying to help.
Yeah, right.
Was that a joke?
No. Because he was honestly trying to help. He was just being a jerk about it.
No, just the fact that they were putting dirt on her. Is that a joke?
No. Because they were trying to make her look like a stray.
Okay. It's not mutually exclusive.
True.
Let's speed it up. Mr. 3 wants this yard cleaned up tonight.
Now, I'll tell you what is a joke. Chapman.
Yeah. Visitor 3 wants it cleaned up tonight!
Doesn't notice the cat.
Nope. Especially after it meowed.
Stock sounds, by the way. Stock
What,
noises.
for the cat meowing?
Yeah, that was clearly a stock noise. That's one finger, and you do 5 jumping jakes.
All right, here we go.
Drink.
All right.
Are you tired yet?
I found it. Chapman's
I'm energized.
You've got to move fast.
No, you're
Okay,
not.
I'll help Cassie with the
Next week you're
Cardiovascular
doing-
system is invigorated from all this exercise.
Next time you're doing double. My God, that was the most obvious stock noise.
They should run.
Did you hear that?
They should morph instead of just running.
That's the most obvious stock noise.
Yeah. There we go. All right, 5 more.
Back you go. Drink. We haven't had any costume changes in this episode.
Hmm?
We haven't had any costume changes.
Nope.
Oh well.
Not a lot of cliches either.
No cliches. It's a shock.
Good luck, guys. Maybe you should turn into animals to get away from the bad guys. Since they're looking for human children.
Does this count as that? No, it's not technically outdated tech, is it? Because people still have speakers and radios.
Over here! Help! They're landing! Over here! Help!
He's just outed himself as the kid with the massive orange coat.
I don't see a thing!
Oh no, they didn't see him.
Which is fair because they didn't see them the last time they were doing anything.
Andalite!
Andalite.
Follow us!
Hurry, come on.
I hope this thing's worth it.
Dig, Jake, dig.
How does he know where to dig?
I have to tell Visser 3.
It smells of Andalite.
That was a really cringe line from Chapman, by the way.
Tell Visor 3.
Exposition.
Tell the big guy.
Hurry, Jake.
It's all right, Raptor. We're near the end now. We're near the end.
You could help. Rachel could help instead of, not helping and yelling at him to go faster.
Mate, it's like in the last episode with the denim jacket and the Cassie, where Jake had to give up his denim jacket, but Cassie didn't have to. Again, it's just toxic femininity,
Oh my gosh.
The men have to sacrifice everything.
Whatever.
And the women don't have to do anything.
Yeah, except, pretend to be the horse so that way they can draw off the evil alien slugs. It's Cassie. She's a horse.
Did you just call Cassie a horse?
Well, in this particular instance, she is literally a horse.
Well, I'm not going to apply logic to this situation and just say that you were being really, 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 really horrid.
You're right. I am. Absolutely. You found me.
And on that bombshell, let's carry on.
They're here.
And the light.
Go, Jake.
And the lights.
And the lights. Good thing Chapman's. Hey, that was the pipe he was in before.
Trapped.
And now they're trapped in it.
I've got 2 of them. I smell a promotion.
Uh-oh. Sear!
Did you see that green screen, by the way?
It was super good. Super good.
Look at that green. Look at that green screen.
cannot you cannot actually have him there on the day.
No.
With the hawk attacking him.
No, you gotta have no. It's gotta be green screen, guys.
Gotta be green screen.
Gotta be green screen.
Beautiful.
And the bird attacks him, so he lets the animal.
There you go.
Bye, Tobias.
Tobias could have given them the heads up.
Keep running until we get to the woods.
Yeah, he didn't say anything.
Controls are all over this place.
Controllers are all over this place, he says, while there are no controllers in sight.
Exactly. Well, and they're obviously very good at finding the Andalites because, the cat was right behind her. Slow motion for morphing. There's the controllers. They're all in one group walking together. That's why it was easy to escape.
Proper tactics, that.
I think we lost him.
It's all about the strategy,
And the speed morph off screen.
Got it?
Amazed that he still had it in his mouth.
Yep.
We got it. We got the disc.
Yes.
Yay, the
The
disc,
controls are
that
still back
completely
in range for the
useless
Andalites.
contraption.
It worked.
Great, now I can work
was
my
great.
air conditioner again. Oh boy. See,
Oh, yeah.
I'm helpful, guys.
Yeah, I didn't tell you a single fucking thing and just went on my own accord. I'm helpful. Was that green screen?
Tobias.
I don't think so. It didn't look like it.
I think it was. It had a green screen-esque feel to it.
Well, it's definitely weird. It's definitely weird lighting.
To you.
Thanks. You right?
No, because we
Thought
talked
you were
bad about
forward.
you behind your back.
Why did you disappear? Why didn't you tell us you'd acquired the hawk?
I don't know.
We were all scared.
Yeah, but I guess I was a bit scared that maybe I'd like it too much.
What you mean?
Cringe.
Well, thanks. We
Foreshadowing.
would have been dead meat without you. Where's the disc?
Swing.
Whoa.
There it is. There's that loot.
Wow.
You think it works?
Weird.
in the
No.
Maybe it's a weapon.
Maybe we could try it out in Jake's computer. We've got to make sure nobody sees it.
Okay.
Plug it in.
It's like
to
a
the
floppy disk.
Right.
All right.
It's just like a floppy disk, right, guys?
Cool. Well,
Cool.
I gotta go. Believe it or not, I got an algebra test tomorrow.
Do you know?
Oh, that's a cliche. That's a joke and a cliche.
What is it? I've got an algebra test tomorrow.
I've got an algebra. I gotta go home. Believe it or not, I've got an algebra test tomorrow.
That's not a joke.
Kids with Kids with school problems is a cliche.
Well, if we're going to drink to that, I'm going to have to go to the lab first.
We don't have time.
All right.
We won't do it. Just finish it.
All right. Go.
Be a man. Hold it.
Yeah, I've got some homework as well.
And I've got to meet tomorrow.
Hand on the balance beam, you'll be sure to get a 10.
Boom. Joke.
That was a joke. Right, so we're adding the fingers. So that's 5 fingers.
My name is Jake.
In a monologue, 7 fingers.
Hey guys, wait up. 5 normal kids against an army of ruthless alien slugs. Those yerks don't know what they're in for.
Boom!
Right, that's that. Right, 7 fingers to finish
An
the episode.
uncharacteristic Animorph win for their first mission. Very good job, guys.
That's basically the end of my pint. 7 fingers for you is equivalent to 35 jumping jacks. Better
All
get
right.
going.
All right, here we go. The last of the jumping jakes, 35. You should take us out while
yeah,
I do the
jumping
35 jumping jakes.
Right, before Raptor goes then, I'll finish my drinking after. It's been top quality, top-notch banter. And it's a shame he has to go so early. I'm desperate for the lav. So I hope he's had fun. I hope you've had fun. And I hope I've had fun. And I hope he's had fun. And I hope we've all had fun. And having fun is fun. Because if you have too much fun, then you die of laughter. And dying of laughter is fun. And at least it's a fun way to go. I've lost track of where I'm going with this. But we drank a lot. And he got fit. Right? So we've done the opposite. I've gotten shittier in my body. And he's gotten fittier in his body. And that's about the size of it. And about the size of me and about the size of him. And that's how it goes in the modern world, you see. That's what it's all about. That's politics for you.
It's not the hokey pokey. I thought that's what it was all about.
You put your left foot in and you put your left foot out and you shake it all about. And that's what my fiance said to me on our first night together.
Yikes. Cringe.
Cringe!
Cringe, Tobias. Cringe.
You got to go, haven't you?
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much, and we will be doing this again at some point. It's
Absolutely.
been top banter, top notch, and top quality. All the tops. So you're going to head off, and I'm going to finish with the audience whilst finishing my pint.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much, Raptor. I shall see your taxon design in 2 days ago.
Time works really well in Britain.
It does.
See.
It does. Yeah, that's our time.
Very well.
Right. Any last words for the audience?
Stay safe, be cool, and remember, it's okay to paint your horses blue to make controllers think that you're an alien horse steer.
Agreed. And we shall mandate it into law.
True.
Okay.
True.
Right. Cheers, Raptor. I'll let you crack on. I'll just say bye to the audience. So you say bye.
All right. See you later. Adios.
See you later, Raptor. Cheers. Right. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching. It's been fun. And I'm going to have to finish my pint, and you're going to have to do 7 fingers with me. And if you don't, then you're just like Medi Pillock. I think that's your new name now, isn't it? A complete pillock. Drink. Well, that's that. Thank you very much for watching. We should do another one of these soon. Right, I'm going to go cry. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you next time, and so will Raptor. Have a good one. Ta-ra.